As Hope and Daphne clash, Finn and Luna avoid sharing their secrets. We kick things off with a bit of breaking news, because as Hope berates Daphne for having kissed Carter, the dark-haired beauty calls him the love of your life, and Hope doesn't correct her. In fact, she says that is something Daphne has been aware of from the start. Daphne talks about how unhappy Carter is with what the two of you have done, which does not go down well with Hope, who basically says, "How very dare. You know nothing about what Carter and I share," insists Hope. But Daphne continues to suggest there's more going on with him than his girlfriend is willing to acknowledge. Daphne points out that Hope got her way, her line is back, prompting the blonde to ask exactly what her new rival is implying. And as Daphne spouts Steffy's much-repeated talking points, Hope comes this close to putting the pieces together and realizing there's a connection between the women before setting the record straight. "If you were going to accuse me of running after Carter and pretending to care about him, you'd be wrong," Hope says, her eyes flashing angrily even as she is on the verge of tears. "Do not take my love and twist it to fit your warped narrative. I care about that man more than you know, so you are not going to make another play for him." Finn tells Steffy he has to share with her something about Luna and where his daughter is, but instead they wind up talking in circles. "I've upset you and I've turned your life upside down again," he says by way of apology. As if knowing that at that very moment, Ridge and Taylor are wondering how the younger couple will get through this, Steffy tells her spouse that nothing he says could change how she feels. Sure, her parents want her to leave him, but she's not going anywhere. Steffy does some trash-talking of Poppy, who lied to Finn and kept him in the dark, and has now left him with this shocking twist to deal with. His daughter, she says, is the same woman who tried to kill me, your wife. Quick side note, who talks like this? Does she somehow think that Finn doesn't know that she is his wife? And for those who don't care for asides and commentary in their recaps, never fear. Candace returns from her much-deserved vacation on Monday. Steffy flashes back again to being held captive, and Finn bursting down the door to rescue her. This episode is jam-packed with flashbacks. "Your love saved me," she declares, "so I don't blame you for being Luna's father. I don't blame you for being Shayla's son." She wishes it weren't true, but knows this is hard and confusing for him. "I know she's your daughter, but can we just get Luna out of our minds?" asks Steffy. "After all, she's locked up in prison, so they never have to think about her again. Can we do that?" she begs. "Please?" Finn looks torn, knowing he has to tell her that Luna is living at Bill's, but stays quiet. Bill finds Luna crying gently on the couch as she thinks about her recent reunion with Daddy Finn. She thanks him for always feeling responsible for her, and he points out that he kinda sorta is under the circumstances. Bill admits he wasn't entirely sure he could trust her, and that maybe she hasn't shared everything with him quite yet. She admits to feeling like I have a real future in which she can reconnect with her family. Luna tells Bill her whole life has changed. "What if my mom isn't my only living parent?" she asks. "What if my father is out there waiting for me?" He knows she wants desperately to believe Tom's not her father, but she needs to accept the truth. She flashes back yet again to finding out Finn is her father. But just like with Steffy and Finn, Luna doesn't actually tell Bill anything about her newfound daddy, apparently setting the stage for lots of truth-telling tomorrow.